Hi, boys and girls. We have talked a lot about animals lately. You have learned about pets and you have learned about wild animals. So today we're going to talk about a different kind of animal, and it is farm animals. So, what are farm animals? They are animals that live on a farm and they provide a good or service to people. What goods and services do farm animals provide? Farm animals give people things like eggs, milk, and wool. They also do work for the farmers. Have you ever been to a farm? I wonder what it is like to live on a farm. Let's click the link to find out what life is like on a farm.
Up jump the farmers and set off on their way. Up jump the children ready for the day. Off they go together and this is what they say. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. It's time for the milking, the cow's named Annabelle. Careful, she'll kick you and spill the milk as well. How many buckets are there, can you tell? 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. We go up to the hen house, running all the way. How many warm eggs will we find today? Pick them up carefully and put them in the tray. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Out in the orchard, there blows a summer breeze, and fat red cherries are ripening on the trees. Would you like to eat some? Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. We're down at the pigsty, peeping through the door, at one mother pig and a family of 4. Can you see the piglets drinking more and more? 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Over in the meadow, the farmer mows the hay. Soon it will be dry on this lovely sunny day. We'll rake it and turn it, the baler's on its way. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Up on the hillside, we're counting lambs and sheep. Some lambs are lost, though we can hear them bleat. Rattle the bucket and give them all a treat. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Down in the paddock, we check the water trough. The horses are thirsty, have they got enough? Turn on the hose pipe, whoosh, turn it off. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Back in the farmhouse, it's time to make a cake. Let's get ready so we can start to bake. Leave it to cool and then slice it into 8. 1, 2, 3, it's a farmer's life for me. Yes, it is. It's time to feed all the ponies and shut the paddock gate. Close up the hen house before it gets too late. The pigs are in the pigsty, the mower's in the shed. Work's done for the day, and now it's time for bed. Work's done for the day, and now it's time for bed.
After watching the video, I realized that there are many things to see on a farm. For example, I see the barn, I see the meadow, I see the fence, I see the pond. I also see many different kinds of farm animals. Before we continue with the rest of the presentation, let's take a look at our learning target. I can name farm animals and identify where they live and what they need by drawing, writing, and labeling a picture. Here we see some farm animals and their babies. In the first picture, we see a picture of a horse and her baby, which is called a foal. In the next picture, we see a cow. She is with her baby, which is called a calf. Next, we see a duck. Her baby is called a duckling. And in the last picture, we see a sheep, and her baby is called a lamb. Here are some more farm animals and their babies. In the first picture, we see a pig, and her baby is called a piglet. In the next picture, we see a goose. Her baby is called a gosling. In the next picture, we see a goat. Her baby is called a kid. And in the last picture, we see a chicken, and her baby is called a chick. Farm animals are not like wild animals. They need a little help to make sure that they get what they need. Let's think back to our community helpers that we learned about earlier this year. Which community helper do you think helps to take care of farm animals? You're absolutely right. It's the farmer. Farmers give farm animals shelter, open spaces, food and water, and love and care. Now let's talk about each one of those. First, farm animals need shelter or a place to live. Farmers provide shelter to farm animals to protect them from weather and wild animals. What farm animal do you think lives in each space? In the first picture, we see a pigsty or a pig pen. Who do you think lives there? You're absolutely right. It's the pig. In the second picture, we see a hen house or chicken coop. Which farm animal do you think lives there? You're right again. It's the chicken. And in the last picture, we see a picture of a barn. Who do you think would live in a barn? Well, let's click the link and watch some farm animals in their shelter, and I bet you can find out who stays in the barn. Farm animals also need food and water. What do farm animals eat? Well, the pictures are showing farmers making sure that the animals have lots of grains to eat and water to drink. What's a grain? Well, a grain is a type of food like corn, wheat, and barley. Let's click the link and watch a little farmer feed the animals. The farmer also has to make sure that the farm animals have lots of open spaces. Here we see a picture of a paddock. A paddock is a space that is surrounded by a fence. We also see a picture of a meadow, and we see a picture of a pond. Why do farm animals need open spaces? Well, by looking at the pictures, we can figure that one out. Farm animals spend their time swimming, grazing, running, and resting. Let's click the link and watch the horses in the meadow. Now we can talk about how farm animals need love and care. Baby farm animals get lots of love and care. Mother farm animals care for their babies with a little help from the farmer. How do you think the mother pig and the mother cow are caring for their babies? You're right. They're making sure that their babies have milk to drink. Sometimes the farmer does need to help. Here we see a picture of a farmer holding a young piglet, and we also see a picture of a farmer making sure that a calf has enough to drink. Now let's click on the link and watch a mother duck caring for her babies.
Purdue University Global, world-class education, online, on your schedule, within your
From time to time, a farm animal will get sick or hurt, and the farmer may need some extra help to take care of the animal. Here we see some vets helping the farmer take care of some farm animals. Now we're ready to read our story, A Day on the Farm. Remember, I'll read first and you follow along. You can go back later and read the story again by yourself. Remember to just turn the volume down. Are you ready? Here we go. A Day on the Farm. The pig plays in the mud. The chicken likes to cluck. The cow will eat the grass. The horse can run and jump. The bee will buzz all day. The sun shines on all of the animals. What would you do on the farm? Now let's think about this story. What are some farm animals from the story? You're right. There was a pig, a chicken, a cow, and a horse. What did the farm animals do on the farm? You're right. The pig played in the mud. The chicken liked to cluck. The cow eat the grass. And the horse runs and jumps. What would you do on the farm? If I were on the farm, I would like to ride the horse, or maybe I would like to milk the cow. What else could we do? Okay, now it's your turn. Pick a farm animal that we have learned about today. First, draw and color a picture of the animal and where it lives. Next, label the picture. After that, write about where it lives and what it might do on the farm. Here are some sentence frames that you can use to help you in your writing. This is a blank. It lives in the blank. It likes to blank. And I've left a space at the bottom for you to write one extra sentence all by yourself. If you do the last sentence, you get extra dojo points. Then you can post the picture and your sentences to your portfolio. Here you can see an example of one that I've done for you. I want you to notice how the pictures have labels. I also want you to notice that my sentences all start with capital letters and end with periods. Don't forget, if you do the extra sentence at the end, you get an extra dojo point. Also, if you record a video of yourself reading your story, I'll give you extra dojo points for that as well. I hope you guys have fun.